Hello everyone. So this is a question from JEE Mains 2026 6th April shift 2. Consider the following reaction. Okay, so we have a starting compound plus HI giving me the product. Statement 1. In the above reaction, product formed will be a mixture of benzyl alcohol and iodobenzene. Statement 2. In the above reaction, the OCH2 bond is cleaved to give the product. Okay. So we have to determine which one is true, which one is false, and the chapters involved is alcohols, phenols, and ethers. Okay, so in the reaction, you can see we are starting with an ether. Okay, ethers are RO R dash. So this is the R part, let's say, and this will be the R dash part, and this is the divalent oxygen functional group that is present in ethers. Okay, and we are reacting the ether with HI. Okay, and this HI is an example of a hydrogen halide, and they are also known as halogen acids. Okay, so HI are hydrogen halides and also known as halogen acids. Okay, so the cleavage of ethers by HI, or in general HX, which are also known as hydrogen halides or halogen acids, occurs by the following mechanism. So in the step 1, ethers being Lewis bases, because they have lone pair on the oxygen atom, undergo protonation to form oxonium ions. Okay, so I will write that down. Ethers are Lewis bases due to lone pairs on oxygen, undergo protonation to form oxonium ions. Okay, that is with respect to reaction. So let's say this is the ether that we are talking about, that we are starting with. O, it has lone pairs, CH2 and benzene ring. Okay, plus Hi can be written as H plus and I minus. So these electrons are donated to this H plus, okay, to form this guy, benzene ring O. So it has formed a new bond with this H. So therefore we will have OH, one lone pair, and a positive charge on oxygen, which is connected to CH2 and a benzene ring. Okay, so this is what is known as our oxonium ions, and obviously we will have I minus. Okay, in step 2, the iodide ion, that is this guy, is a good nucleophile. Okay, and attack by I minus ion can break either A or the B bond. Okay, so I will draw the ether again, sorry, not the ether, the oxonium ion. So CH2, the benzene ring, oxygen has one lone pair and positive charge. Yeah, so I minus can attack, and it can either break this bond, let's say this is A, or this bond, let's say this is B. Okay, so in oxonium ion, the bond between OCH2 and benzene ring, that is this bond, is weaker, that is bond B is weaker than the bond between benzene ring and O, that is this bond. So B is weaker than A. Important point. Bond B is weaker than bond A. Okay, that's because bond A has some partial double bond character. Okay, that is this bond has some partial double bond character. Okay, so this is because if you remember, this is our starting ether. Okay, so this is due to the resonance between lone pairs of electron on oxygen atom and sp2 hybridized carbon atom of the phenyl group. Okay, so you can see these are the lone pairs, and these electrons can form a pi bond there, okay, because of which there is a double bond character due to resonance, okay. So therefore the attack by I minus ion exclusively breaks the weaker B bond and not the A bond, okay. It will break the B bond, that is with respect to reaction, in the oxonium ion, okay. So these electron pairs are taken by the positively charged oxygen because it is electronegative and it needs electrons, okay. So therefore this bond breaks, this is the bond B, and so I will write CO cleavage, or you can also write B, bond B cleavage. This is a slow process, and since oxygen took these electron pairs with itself, so therefore it will form a compound phenol, and since both of these electrons are taken by this oxygen, therefore this carbon will have a positive charge. So that's why we will get a carbocation CH2 plus, okay. And next I minus is going to attack, so nucleophilic attack, which will be, very fast. Obviously I minus is going to attack, so it will go and attack this CH2. So therefore ultimately we will get two products. This is phenol and CH2I, okay. So this is benzyl iodide, okay. So statement 1 says that in the above reaction, product formed will be a mixture of benzyl alcohol and iodobenzene, which is incorrect because the product that we are getting is phenol and benzyl iodide, okay. Coming to statement 2, it says that in the above reaction, the OCH2 bond is cleaved to give the product. Yes, because you can see this OCH2 bond is cleaved, or it is broken, or you can say the B bond is broken to get the products in the oxonium ion. So therefore this is a correct statement. Statement 2 is correct, okay. So therefore the final answer is statement 1 is false and statement 2 is true, okay. Thank you.